What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ford Mustang GT. I've been very excited for a very long time to try this car out because if you guys don't know, I do own a Ford Mustang EcoBoost. So not only am I going to be reviewing this car today, I'm also going to be putting it kind of to the test to see if there's a big difference between the Ford Mustang EcoBoost and the Ford Mustang GT. And as usual, we're going to take a look at the engine, exterior and interior, and then we will do a sound check, and finally we are going to launch the car to test out its power. The first thing we will talk about is engine. Now this is a bit of a sensitive topic for me because this one's got 8 cylinders and I happen to own the one with 4 cylinders.
Oh, don't cry.
I know, look, it wasn't my choice, and I would do anything to change it to the 8 cylinder, but today I'm gonna find out if it's really worth it to change from the EcoBoost Mustang to the Mustang GT. And looking at the gas prices right now, I think Teslas are not all that bad. I guess we'll see if I have to go from EcoBoost to GT or do I have to go from EcoBoost to a Tesla that I can't afford. Maybe a cheaper electric car would work, but let's talk about the engine. Mustang GT comes with a 5-liter V8 engine that makes 435 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. Now let's take a quick look at the headlights. LED running headlight with a design that a lot of people tend to like, and I am one of those people. Moving on to the bumper. Now you get a very plastic grille, which is a little bit of a cheap option by Ford. However, you do get a lot of holes for airflow, which is good. Now coming around the side, I've always liked the look of the Ford Mustangs. You get this very tucked in fastback look, but with the convertible it doesn't look very aggressive, tucked in fastback and all that. But speaking of convertible, this is how long it takes for you to put it up. You also get these 18-inch alloy wheels, which are the same exact ones I have on my EcoBoost, but I have these 16 inches and these are 18s. Now coming around the back, the first thing you notice is the integrated brake lights. These usually come integrated to the roof and the rear window of the car, but in that case, because it is a convertible, it is integrated on the trunk. And in terms of tail lights, you get the tail lights that you've been getting since 2015. LED with a very nice sequence. And under the tail lights you have the exhausts. Now the exhaust sounds like this. Take a listen. Now here's one thing that I didn't want to do is fit in the back of this car, because if you've seen my previous video on my Ford Mustang EcoBoost, I didn't really fit in there because the cameraman really wanted us to do this, so I guess we're just gonna have to do it. So I'm gonna put the seat down, we're gonna push it forward and hope, because it's a convertible, it's gonna be much easier to get in and sit. And it's actually pretty comfortable in the back, I guess, until I have to move the seat back. And if the driver is anything over 160 centimeters, you're gonna struggle because he's gonna have to push the seat back. You're gonna look very funny. Anyways, this is not something you ever want to fit in the back of. And now that we're inside, let's take a look at everything real quick. The first thing you notice is the Sync touch screen. One of my favorite infotainment systems, very responsive, very quick, and very simple to operate. You get 2 cup holders, and behind that you get a storage unit, which is decently sized. You also get a USB port, and up here you get something that says pens, and behind here you can fit a couple of pens. Down here you get your hazard light, your traction control, your steering wheel feel, which you have 3 options to choose from: comfort, normal, and sport. And next to that you have your drive modes. You have normal drive mode, you have sport plus, and down here you have your sport. And next to that you have track, and you got snow, wet. And real quick, let's take a look at the steering wheel. On this side you can pick up calls and you can decline calls. You can also mute, and you can speak to Cyrus, something like that. Up here you can change tracks and increase and decrease the volume and mute. On the other side is where you get to control that small little screen between your dashboard. Down here you got cruise control. You can set and cancel, increase and decrease the speed, pretty simple. And then up here you have your paddle shifters. They definitely don't feel very expensive. Alright guys, now we're gonna launch the car in Sport Plus and try to hit 4.2 seconds. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if the video is too short, but this was a very quick review. And we have another car review coming out very soon. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. And I'll see you guys next video.